You're also getting back into yourself. You talked about it very recently, that the form coming back, being able to feel yourself, especially after a rough year last year with the injuries and everything coming back from it. How do you feel for these games?
I feel really good. Yeah, I think coming into January camp, feeling good, getting those goals, and then now kind of getting my feet under me and building going into the summer. And then next year, I think I'm just focused on executing and being consistent in the final third. Everything else I work really hard in, but I need to be precise in everything that I do so I can continue to be the top player that I always want to be.
You're obviously going to face Japan. The last time you saw this team was in the She Believes Cup in that final. It was a really tough match. How do you see what's so important about facing a team that is this developed?
I think they're just obviously a very smart team. I think it's changed a little bit over the years, just them becoming more of a direct team rather than holding as much possession, but very technical team. They love to have possession, but for us, I think it's patience is the biggest part, and then finding the areas to exploit in the final third, because again, if you're not making the right decisions in the final third, then we're not going to have the outcome that we want. So just being smart in those moments that we can take advantage.
And I asked Linz about this, but the last time you guys played at PayPal Park with the national team, it was a loss against Brazil. But that team that Emma was building, it's kind of coming to fruition, right? Like it was these new players getting their steps. A lot of younger players. Now they're very important for this team. How do you see this game coming back to this stadium, but now with a much more developed idea of what Emma is trying to find?
Yeah, I never view losses as a bad thing because it helps us grow a lot, and we find the little things that people might not see that we're weak in. So that was an opportunity for us to grow, and we've been building and growing since then. But for us, again, it's just now having a more consistent roster with similar players. It's building those connections so we can be on the same page in every area of the field, and we're not almost guessing because we're rotating so much. It's building a really good foundation and then continuing to grow the connections.
And the last one, obviously, also the role of the younger players now that they have more caps, and we just talked to. We just talked to Claire. You also have Sedner. You have a lot of young players that now have a lot more caps with the national team. What's so important about having this talented roster with so many young players?
I mean, I think it's great, and having a coach like Emma and having such amazing leaders. Everyone's so confident. We don't view the younger players as inexperienced because they are so confident out on the field, and they're getting more and more experience. So to play top opponents, I think is great. Having She Believes in all these big games is good for them, but also I think having a very comfortable, loving, and caring environment also gives them the ability to be the best that they can be.
Trinity, Claire's still new to the Bay Area. What would you tell Bay FC fans that they're getting in her as a player?
I mean, obviously an amazing player, but I would say consistency. She's so strong for us and any team that she plays for. I don't know, I feel like she's the glue in the middle, and a lot of people view her that way. She's very strong, she's very smart, and I don't know, I feel like you always know what to expect out of her. She's never going to have a bad game, which, knock on wood, but she's a great player, and I respect her so much.
What was that like a few months ago when you got to hand over that captain's armband to her?
I mean, amazing. I think for me it was a great experience, but again, to experience it with a lot of other players, younger players, having that feeling and knowing that we're all leaders in our own way, I think is really cool to be able to have those opportunities as young players.
Hey Trinity, your nails are awesome. You're not worried about them breaking?
Thank you. I'm about to get them taken off, but no, they haven't broke. I've had them for 2 weeks. I haven't scratched anyone, so yeah, we're hoping that we can continue to be cutesy little girls sometimes.